Good afternoon, everybody. One of the biggest fears of a lot of us was the children coming across the border. And here we are, we have problems in Texas. Governor Abbott has reported that there has been allegations of lack of feeding, lack of medical attention, sexual assault, as well as, starving children. Starving children and sexual assault. COVID-19 patients are not receiving the care that they need, and they are not being separated from the other children. There is a huge problem. Here, let you listen to Governor Abbott himself. This was just, it does not say what time. Oh, yes, it does. At 4, this was just broadcasted at 4:52 this evening. Please listen.
I want to thank everybody for taking the time to be out here today, and in particular, I want to thank the Texas Rangers who joined with me today. Earlier today, the Texas Health and Human Services Commission and the Texas Department of Family and Protective Services separately received tips that allege child abuse and neglect at the federal government's child and migrant facility at the Freeman Coliseum in San Antonio behind me. These problems are a byproduct of President Biden's open border policies and the lack of planning for the fallout from those disastrous policies. Complaints that were sent to these state agencies include the following 4 things. Children at this facility are being sexually assaulted. Second, there are not enough staff to safely supervise the children at this facility. Third, some children in this facility are not eating throughout the day. And fourth, children with COVID are not being physically separated from children without COVID. In short, this facility is a health and safety nightmare. The Biden administration is now presiding over the abuse of children. To end this abuse, the Biden administration must immediately shut down this facility. The children who are in this facility should be moved to other federally run facilities where the federal government has the space, personnel, and resources to ensure their safety. While we wait on the Biden administration to act, I'm directing the Texas Department of Public Safety and the Texas Rangers to immediately begin investigating these allegations. That investigation will be headed by Richard Henderson. He is the senior Texas Ranger lieutenant taking the Department of Public Safety lead on this investigation. The Biden administration caused this crisis and has repeatedly failed to address it. The Biden administration opened borders. The administration failed to plan for the influx of children that they invited to come. Now they face allegations of despicable child abuse and neglect. This must end. The Biden administration must act now. This facility should shut down immediately. The children should be moved to better staffed and better secured locations. And Texas Department of Public Safety and Texas Rangers must immediately investigate allegations of child sex abuse. I'll take a few questions. The complaints were received by 2 separate Texas state agencies this morning. One was the Texas Health and Human Services Commission. The other is the Texas Department of Family and Protective Services. As you may know, by law, they were required to pass that on to the appropriate legal authority, which they did, which is the Texas Department of Public Safety. The people who made the allegations, they are remaining anonymous at this time, at least as far. I don't have their names, and I don't know if their names were disclosed to HHSC and DFPS or not. My understanding, the allegations come from more than one person who's been in this facility.
All right. And so, more than a lot of us, were happy when President Trump started DNA testing people at the border, when he started building the border wall, because it meant that it was harder for child abusers to abuse. More children were safe. And here we are today. April 7th. I ask that you share this video and pray this evening for the children in that facility. Pray that they are able to heal from their horrors that they are experiencing right now while I am talking. When Biden was a senator in the Senate, he talked about the crime bill, and he said in part he doesn't care what causes people to become the way they are. And I believe that to be true. When I saw that video, it was horrific for me, because I know we are not only nature, we are also nurture. And how we are nurtured, how we are treated, the things that happen to us when we are children, make a huge impact on our futures. So I ask that you pray that the scars don't cut too deep, and that the children are given help that they truly need, not just from one abuse to the next. I have talked to many people who have been abused as a child. And that abuse sometimes causes them to question God. Some people say, why does he allow it? And the only answer I can offer is, just like he can't push our hand and make us do his will, you know, he can't make me do right by anybody. And just like he can't make me, he can't make the next person either. Sometimes we are victims of another person's poor choice. And then, excuse me, I'm sorry, we learn to become victors, survivors, overcomers. Hopefully, because some people get stuck until they can grow a little bit and become a victor. Some remain a victim. So please pray for those children, that the proper help, that they are given proper help, that somebody who actually cares and loves people becomes in charge. Thank you for exposing it. We must stay vigilant. And if we see something, say something. We cannot save the world all at once, but we may be able to save one person at a time. Have a wonderful day. Please share this video and pray. Prayer works. Talk to you later. Never ever forget, God loves you.